The recent arrest of Sean Diddy Combs sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, leaving fans and colleagues in disbelief. But the aftershocks might be even stronger, reverberating through the corridors of power. For years, rumors and whispers have circulated about the music mogul's behavior, painting a picture of a man with a dark side. Insiders bound by non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs, remained silent, fearing legal repercussions and career damage. Diddy's arrest, however, seems to have cracked that wall of silence, allowing long-suppressed voices to emerge. Suddenly, former employees, associates, and even those who interacted with him briefly are stepping forward, eager to share their experiences. They are sharing their stories, many alleging a pattern of abusive behavior that spans years, if not decades. The question is, why now? The answer is complex, involving a mix of personal courage and societal change. Some see Diddy's arrest as a sign that he is no longer untouchable, a powerful figure brought down to face justice. Others may feel emboldened by a changing cultural landscape where powerful figures are being held accountable, inspired by movements like #MeToo. Whatever the reason, the floodgates have opened, and there seems to be no turning back. The entertainment industry, built on carefully crafted images and lucrative secrets, is facing a reckoning, one that could reshape its very foundation. Diddy's downfall might just be the beginning, a catalyst for a broader movement towards transparency and accountability in Hollywood. Non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs, are commonplace in Hollywood. They are a standard part of the industry's legal framework. They are often used legitimately, protecting trade secrets and creative projects. For instance, they can safeguard a film's plot or a new technology being developed. However, these agreements have also become a powerful tool for silencing victims and protecting abusers. This darker side of NDAs is often hidden from the public eye. NDAs can be incredibly broad, encompassing not just specific incidents, but any negative information about an individual or company. This means they can cover a wide range of issues, from workplace harassment to financial misconduct. The penalties for violating an NDA can be financially crippling, often including steep fines and legal fees. This financial burden can deter even the most determined individuals from coming forward. For many working in the industry, especially those in vulnerable positions, the risk of speaking out is simply too high. The fear of losing their career or facing legal repercussions keeps them silent. This culture of silence has allowed misconduct to flourish in Hollywood for decades. Scandals that do come to light often reveal a long history of abuse and cover-ups. NDAs have become a shield for the powerful, protecting their reputations while silencing those who dare to speak truth to power. This imbalance of power is a significant issue in the industry, but the tide seems to be turning. More voices are joining the call for change, and the industry is starting to listen.
The legal landscape is shifting. Courts are beginning to scrutinize the use of NDAs more closely. More people are challenging the enforceability of these agreements, especially when they are used to cover up illegal activities. This pushback is gaining momentum. It's a complex battle, but one that is essential for creating a safer, more transparent industry. The hope is that one day, Hollywood will be a place where creativity thrives without fear.
I worked as an assistant for Diddy, and it was a complete nightmare. He was verbally abusive and had a volatile temper. I signed an NDA, but seeing others come forward, I felt I had to speak out too.
As a music producer, I collaborated with Diddy on several projects. The work environment was hostile. He made unreasonable demands and berated everyone around him. The NDA kept me silent for so long, but I just couldn't stay quiet anymore.
These are just two voices among many that are beginning to emerge. The stories paint a disturbing picture of abuse of power and a system that enabled it. The decision to break an NDA is not an easy one. It involves weighing the potential benefits against the significant risks. The consequences can be severe, both professionally and personally. Legal repercussions can include hefty fines and lengthy court battles. Many who have spoken out against powerful figures in Hollywood have faced retaliation. This retaliation can come in many forms, from subtle industry blacklisting to overt threats. They are often blacklisted from the industry, their careers effectively over. Opportunities dry up and they find themselves ostracized. The emotional toll is equally significant. The stress and anxiety can be overwhelming, leading to feelings of isolation and despair. Speaking out can lead to public scrutiny, legal battles, and personal attacks. The media frenzy can be relentless, and the courtroom can become a battleground. Many victims are forced to relive their trauma, facing accusations of lying or seeking fame. The backlash can be brutal, with social media amplifying the negativity. It is a daunting and often terrifying prospect. The fear of not being believed or supported can be paralyzing. Despite the risks, more and more individuals are choosing to break their silence. They are finding strength in numbers and solidarity in shared experiences. They are driven by a desire for justice, a need to reclaim their voices, and a hope that their stories will create lasting change. Their courage paves the way for a more transparent and accountable industry.